Hi everyone, this is Naila and Mahmoud from La'ab. La'ab is actually the Arabic word for play, and what we're going to do today is play with you a game. You're going to see four pictures in a second, and what you need to do is basically choose the odd one out.
Mhm.
You have 5 seconds to do that, so be quick. Five, four, three, two, one. I hope you chose your picture.
So what we think is the odd one out is number 4. If you've noticed that all pictures express a certain form of friction happening, but only in the fourth image is friction working against the person, and the rest, the person is using it to polish something, polish gold, to smoothen a surface, or to make fire, make something spark. Except in the fourth picture, it's working against the person, pushing the crate up.
Exactly. So friction can be productive and it can be counterproductive. And so, why does friction happen, Mahmoud?
You mean in nature?
I mean, okay, let's take it into teams actually.
Okay.
So, why does friction happen between team members?
So, as you said, friction can be both negative and positive. It's neutral, in fact. It depends on how you use it and for what purpose or goal. And the same happens with teams. Put any group of people together and you're going to get friction. And why? Because we have different perspectives. We have different takes on a certain task or idea. We have different unique personalities, likes and dislikes. And so when we come together into a group, we're going to rub shoulders and rub against one another. And so friction is going to arise.
But that's actually a blessing because imagine if everybody thinks the same way. I don't think we would have gotten to where we are as human beings. So
Absolutely.
the thing is, when I come to you, let's say Mahmoud, and I tell you, you know what, I think this thing that we always do that way, let's try to do it differently. What's going to happen is two scenarios. It's either this friction that is going to happen right now with our ideas going differently. It's either going to go in a negative direction where Mahmoud is going to feel,
I don't know, I might think that you're just trying to disrupt the work, disrupt the process, or just coming up with, irrelevant ideas. I might take it personally that it's just an attack on the way I do things. So this is a negative form of friction.
but Mahmoud could take this friction to a different place, to a positive place. So what could happen actually is Mahmoud, you could.
Well, if I were in a leadership position, I would make sure that all my team feels safe to challenge the status quo, to take risks with ideas, to look at things from different perspectives, especially when we're brainstorming or we're trying to solve a serious problem. And if I'm a team member, one of the team members, I would also make sure that my teammate who's challenging my ideas also feels safe to do so with me. And I'd be open to whatever their suggestion.
Exactly. And this does not necessarily mean that any idea that is in opposition to the status quo is always right, but it always means there is wisdom in this no or this objection that happens, or the challenge, exactly. So what we need to be mindful of is actually when we are meeting as teams or when we work together, if we don't ever hear a no or an objection or an opposing opinion, then this is where a real problem is.
Yes.
Does this mean that there is no friction?
In what sense?
Like, so let's say there's a team and we never hear the no.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. Friction is part of nature, and friction is part of human nature, and friction is part of team nature. If it doesn't exist, it means that something's wrong.
Exactly. So where does the friction then go?
It goes underground. It goes behind closed doors. It goes into small cliques. And the worst, it goes inside the person and keeps them from actually challenging the status quo, coming up with interesting ideas, being creative, collaborative, and just being fully in what they do.
Exactly. So if you have a team or if you are in a team and you always see friction happening, just remember that this is a great opportunity for growth, for self-discovery and the discovery of your team members, but also a great way to discover new ways of doing things or coming up with new ideas. If you guys have any examples, ideas, or questions on this topic, please write them down in the comment box.
We'd love to hear your perspectives, especially if they go against what we're saying and cause some friction, because that will help us learn.
Thank you for watching.
Let's rub shoulders, make some friction.